Apple Valley enters Newton T. Bass Stadium the underdog, taking the field against the defending Desert Sky League champions. Silverado had reached the Division IX CIF Finals to end 2016. Apple Valley, preseason ranking 5th in CIF Division 10, Silverado ranked 5th in Division 8.
And they got a squad, so but it's that's our mindset, man. We're Sun Devils, and we're going to come in and we're going to bring it, and we're not going to back down to anybody.
Silverado turning the ball over 3 times in the first quarter. Kashan Griffin 7 with the vicious hit.
I feel like it's smash mouth football. We play fast, physical. We fly around, that's it.
Gabe Soddy, 70, falling on the ball, ending Silverado's first possession. This has become an intense rivalry, but good sportsmanship prevails from the outset. 6'6", 245-pound sophomore Michael Dunn helping Hawks ball carrier Isaiah McFarland to his feet. Silverado's defense equally dominant at the start. 20 is Oren Landry, Silverado's leading tackler on the night. The junior linebacker blitzes, breaks through his blocker, and sacks Jeff Widener on Apple Valley's second play from scrimmage. The Hawks force the Sun Devils 3 and out. Apple Valley failing to capitalize on the game's first turnover. Sack the quarterback, taken one step further, Jacob C., 42, with the jarring tackle. 53, 6'4" senior Grant Smith, 275-pound co-captain, comes up with the football. Apple Valley gets it back at the Hawks' 3-yard line. We are 2.5 minutes into the ball game. First play following the takeaway. Senior running back Seth Baker gets blocks from center R.J. Hayes and right guard Michael Dunn, cuts off pulling lineman Cole Kritzenberger, and Gabe Soddy spins off initial contact and into the end zone, scoring from 3 yards out. The try for a 2-point conversion is foiled. 6-0 Sun Devils. Seth Baker, two-way starter and two-time All-Mojave River League strong safety, demonstrates the Sun Devils' fly-to-the-ball mentality more vividly, diving through the air to pick off this Silverado pass attempt on the Hawks' ensuing possession. Which side of the ball does the senior co-captain enjoy more?
I got to go with dark side. I like to hit people.
From this point on, Sun Devils quarterback Jeff Widener is on point. The 6'2", 185-pound junior scores from 9 yards out to give Apple Valley an early 2-touchdown advantage. The 2-point conversion coming on the pass to 6'1", 195-pound senior tight end Isaac Miles makes it 14-0 Sun Devils 5 minutes into the contest. Levi Taylor and company get right back in it on their ensuing possession. A drive that begins at their 20 and is aided by a Sun Devils pass interference call. This is 3rd and 10 from their 41. The 59-yard scoring play. Latavian Staples, slant pattern, races past the Sun Devils secondary untouched, and Silverado is on the scoreboard with 5.5 minutes remaining in the opening stanza. Latavian Staples is flagged for an excessive celebration in the end zone. The senior wide receiver catches 6 Levi Taylor aerials on the night for 117 yards. Chad Smith scoops up the Roman Oliveira's kickoff and is tripped up by Benjamin Moya, setting up the Sun Devils' next possession at their own 24. The Hawks' defense is in waiting to halt Apple Valley's ground game. Excellent lateral pursuit by nose guard Tequil Ogbana, 57. 12 is senior linebacker Daniel Ariano. 8, middle linebacker Tino Mao, a junior. Donovan Williams cuts through the Hawks' first line of defense off Gabe Soddy's lead block for a first down before brought down by the diving Aaron Bullock, 9. Four and a half minutes in, still in the first quarter. 52 Hawks All-League defensive end Jerry Katoa with the tackle. Jerry Katoa, 6'4", 245, a senior and Hawks co-captain. Hawks penalties aid this Apple Valley drive. First down at the Silverado 34. Jeff Widener tucks it in and carries for 8. One of Jeff Widener's 13 carries on the night. What you are going to see next is evidence of Coach Matt Rohrbaugh's extreme confidence in his young quarterback. Jeff Widener rolls to his right, throws on the run, and the pass is perfectly placed for wide receiver Xavier Witt's reception before running out of the end zone. A 26-yard scoring play displaying a number of Jeff Widener's skills, traits, and characteristics. He throws accurately on the run. He has run the ball and passed effectively on this drive, which, most importantly perhaps, answers Silverado's first touchdown with the Sun Devils scoring drive of their own. 21-7 Apple Valley. Just under 2 minutes remain in quarter number 1. For the rest of the first quarter, the entire second and third quarters, and 2 minutes into the fourth, Silverado begins making the plays, executing their game plan with greater success, gaining momentum, if not slowly, eventually taking the lead and even appearing to be on their way to putting the ball game away. Levi Taylor mixes the aerial attack with the ground game effectively. This reception to Latavian Staples to midfield. 2 is senior Taj Butcher. Sizable gain into Sun Devils territory. This is still first quarter action. Silverado's road to taking the lead does not come without some bumps along the way. Final play of the first quarter, Levi Taylor tries to make something happen, flipping it to Taj Butcher. A handful of Sun Devils bring this effort to a screeching halt, and the Hawks still trail 21-7 at the end of 1. The teams exchange possessions to start the second. Apple Valley works its way from deep in their own territory on the Jeff Widener completion to Kashan Griffin. The senior co-captain and two-way starter has committed to the University of Reno, Nevada. This drive carries into Hawks territory. This play from the 35, the biggest momentum changer of the second quarter. Deonze Nolan intercepts in the end zone, and Silverado is about to make giant strides toward taking control. A play like this can certainly aid in the cause. Levi Taylor hits Deonze Nolan in stride. The senior two-way starter sprints 80 yards to pay dirt. Touchdown pass number 2 on the night for Levi Taylor. Back-to-back impact plays for Deonze Nolan. 21-14, Hawks now down by but 1 touchdown. To gain the upper hand, Silverado's defense has to stop Apple Valley, and the Sun Devils come right back on the march. Donovan Ferguson, first down yardage into Hawks territory. The 5'11", 165-pound junior leads all ball carriers this night, 94 yards on 16 carries. 19 seconds remain before halftime. Jeff Widener rolls, scrambles, eludes one defender, and gets out of bounds. Takil Albana comes up huge on the last play of the first half, tripping up Jeff Widener as the horn sounds, ending the second quarter. At halftime, Apple Valley 21, Silverado 14. Apple Valley starts the third quarter the same way Silverado began the first, fumbling the ball away. 9, Aaron Bullock, the junior defensive back, with the recovery. Isaiah McFarland gets the down block from 54, Andrew Enna, and gallops into the end zone. The 11-yard run pulls Silverado even at 21. Levi Taylor sneaks in from the 1, and Silverado has its first lead of the night. It is 27-21 with 4 minutes to go in the third. Silverado's back-to-back ground attack touchdowns, the only scoring in quarter number 3. Levi Taylor gets Silverado right back on the scoreboard in the fourth. Talk about a perfectly thrown pass, the 22-yard strike to Johnny Ramsey. The Hawks have flown to a 12-point lead with just under 10 minutes left to play. But the fourth quarter touchdown barrage has just begun. Jeff Whitener just does beat Lawrence Brown's pass rush, launching the 26-yard touchdown pass to Kashan Griffin. The Isaac Miles extra point gives Apple Valley their eventual margin of victory. It's Sun Devils within 6. Jeff Whitener's 14-yard TD run up the middle springboards Apple Valley back into the lead, 34-33. 2.5 minutes remain in regulation play. Dominic Madden fields the kickoff at the 5. Jake Anderson trips him up. The Sun Devils think the ball is loose. We can see Madden hits the ground as the ball comes out. Levi Taylor at his poise under pressure best, 64 yards to Deonze Lolan. We see Levi Taylor react to a flag on this play. The penalty is against Apple Valley. The Hawks retake the lead 39-34. A 2-point conversion attempt falls incomplete. 1:58 remains. The stuff of which legends are made. Jeff Whitener, Ashon Hanslacker has him in his sights. Whitener, throwback to Donovan Ferguson, who splits 2 defenders and sprints the 40 yards untouched. Game winner. Silverado, last-ditch effort. Senior Donovan Williams picks it off and will be hoisted by teammates as Apple Valley puts it away. The final in one terrific, intense, and extremely exciting encounter. Apple Valley Sun Devils 40, Silverado Hawks 39.
You can join us.
Down Home Grill, Victorville, online sports report. Action highlights brought to you by the Down Home Grill. Burgers from organic grass-fed beef. Breakfast from organic eggs. Great food, homemade, GMO, and many gluten-free. Down Home Grill, Ridgecrest off Bear Valley Road, Victorville.